Wow. You were on in 2021, you said, Karen? So almost 5 years ago?
Right.
That's insane. Wait, so you said this is around the time you first started dropping music?
Dropping music as Wilkes with the $.
What were you before that?
Just Wilkes.
Okay.
Regular S.
I think there's actually somebody else on Spotify with that name, or is that you?
It's another dude,
Okay.
Sam Wilkes, or I think his name was Sam Wilkes, and then he just started going by Wilkes.
Yeah. It's nice to do podcast episodes with people and then they're still doing it 5 years later. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like it's been 5 years.
At all.
Like, to me, it feels like, I always say, like, in one hand, it feels like I just started yesterday, but in the other hand, it feels like this is all I've ever done.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I feel like when you get really entrenched and just thrown into what you do, for me, it feels like I didn't even have a life before this. It's just this is who I am now.
So,
you know what I mean?
When I met you, you were a rapper.
Yeah, I retired.
It was like, that was it. And then now, like, the pod is doing what it's doing, more content, and then it's a whole thing you're hosting. I see Shaggy up there. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. So
yeah,
kudos to you for sure.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, I mean, with the music stuff, I was still making music for a couple years, like while I was doing the pod.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think I just stopped making music because I felt like I said everything I wanted to say in my music.
For sure.
That's kind of where I got with it. It wasn't like, I didn't like give up on music or stop making music because it wasn't like successful as I wanted it to be. It just felt like a natural progression to like doing this.
Now you're doing it in another form.
Yeah.
So.
Still talking on the mic, still talking shit.
Yep.
You know. What have you been up to since then? I know a couple things. I mean, you dropped, I think 2 albums since I spoke to you last. 1234, which you kind of made your own production company now called 1234.
Mm-hmm.
I think last Thanksgiving you dropped like a collab album. Who made the mac and cheese?
Mm-hmm.
So this is some stuff you've been doing.
Yep.
Yeah. What have you been up to for the last 5 years, man?
Man, I've been on tour
with Samoht.
With Samoht. We did a few shows with my band, The Fellas, with DRAM.
Oh wait, so DRAM's in your band?
No, DRAM. We played. Our band plays for DRAM. We were signed to his label, so we still do stuff with DRAM here and there. We did Blue Note, New York.
Oh, is that when he did his recent tour?
Yep.
I think last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last year. So that was cool. But touring heavy, producing for a bunch of people. What else? Who Made the Mac and Cheese was like the first Thanksgiving album, like period.
What do you mean, like in the world?
Like in the world. I've been looking it up.
It can't be. Really?
I've been looking it up.
The only Thanksgiving themed album? Yeah, let's fact check that.
Oh, hey, is that you? You're probably watching the podcast right now. Before we get back to the episode, I just want to tell you about our new sponsor. We're here at Custom Empire at 3420 West Mercury Boulevard in Hampton, Virginia. And I just want to show you around the shop real quick. Walk in, they got 4Gs, this is a little bit out of my price range, I'll be honest, but it's available. Are those BBs? Are these actually BBs? Custom Empire is a locally owned and operated business here in Hampton. If you guys didn't know, our co-producer for the show, Karen, actually works here as well. What up, Karen? Custom Empire also offers financing. Only $50 down. No credit needed. You jack real good, bro. You're really good at jacking, man. Wheels, tires, lifts, lowering. Stop by Custom Empire. They'll get you right. Tell them Off-World sent you.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds so like somebody should have done that.
They should have. I think they're Thanksgiving songs.
Okay.
And they're like songs called Thanksgiving, but like an album catered to the season of Thanksgiving. Yeah.
What was it like? What went into making that album?
I feel like we don't talk about giving thanks enough, and the season of like we just skip from Halloween, the Thriller, all of that, straight to Christmas music, and I'm like, Thanksgiving is it's a whole nother joint over here, and we don't talk about it. So I wanted to talk about it. I've been wanting to talk about it for some years, probably before our first interview. I wrote the idea down. We gotta start talking about Thanksgiving music. and make it a thing.
Well, now that you say that, I guess Thanksgiving doesn't really have a theme music. Like, you know, Halloween has its style of music, like certain melodies or certain instruments you'll hear. Christmas obviously has Christmas music. But maybe I never heard like Thanksgiving music.
Yeah. And I would say, like, within I ain't even say just black people. Thanksgiving music, we play old school stuff. That's the thing. While they're cooking, but they do that during Christmas too. But they're more so playing old school Christmas music. During Thanksgiving, we're playing old school music, and it's just like family dinner, cooking, random music playing in the background.
But that music wasn't specifically made for Thanksgiving.
Not at all. So now my stuff is like catered to Thanksgiving. I put it out as R&B.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep going with Thanksgiving music each year. I'm gonna try keep going with Thanksgiving music just to put the fuel in the fire for other people to do it.
So is there certain instrumentation or certain like melodies, or obviously I'm assuming the lyrics are more on topic of giving thanks and that type of stuff. But I guess I'm talking about more for the instrumentation, because like Christmas does have a special type of music. You'll know it when you hear it.
Christmas bells and all of that.
Yeah. So did you put thought into the actual instrumentation? Is there a solidified sound for it?
I think it's more of a feel, soulful, because we're making this kind of food. So adding that to what you're hearing, like the soundtrack to what you're cooking, the soundtrack to going out to buy the food that you're going to cook, the soundtrack to just family coming home. It's a lot of that is the subject matter too. Family coming in, you know, it's not everybody's family, but family coming in, and then we all come in the house, and then the cousins go take the walk.
Go get high real quick. You see all the memes and shit.
So all of that's in there. Like Thanksgiving music.
Have you guys made content around this?
No. Yeah, no. I've been kind of stunted a little bit mentally, because I had people on my team before. Probably when you met me. I had people on my team. We were supposed to do music videos and all this stuff, and they lost it. And I just never tapped in and did it again. But it's coming now.
Yeah,
because Thanksgiving music doesn't stop.
Yeah, I noticed on your page, just like I think all the promos you really had for it was pretty much just like the cover art. There wasn't really any like, I don't think I saw a music video or
Not yet.
anything like that. I mean, you always got next year.
Yeah.
You can keep doing it every year. I mean, I think there's a lot of cool themes you can explore there in either like music video format or like some short form content type things.
Yeah, I'm on it. I promise. It's all noted. I got the people now.
Do you want to tell us a bit about some of these artists that are on it? Because it's like a collab project. A lot of artists on there. So can you scroll down to the track list a little bit, Karen? Who are some of these people? Are they all from this area?
Tobias Cortez, he was on American Idol. I'm not sure the season. But if you go to his IG, Tobias Cortez. Ashley Felder, she's from Baltimore. She lives here. Killing singer. Carlton Baker, he lives here as well. An amazing writer. Amazing artist too. He got music out too. And I produced for him as well. The Vocal Art Company, they've sung for a bit of people. But they're like a background company, inching to step out as front, like a cappella group type thing. The Stout and Samoht. Samoht is who I produced for, as well as...
Well, so where's Samoht from?
Samoht is from North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. Stout, she is an artist. I can't even describe her sound. But she recently opened up she was on tour with DRAM Bernard, the dude that just won the Grammy for, is it alternative R&B or something like that.
I will say a few of the people on the Grammys this year, I never heard of them.
Yeah.
Maybe I've just not been in tune like that with these new artists, but I was like, who the hell is that?
Honestly, with the way, I guess, the Grammy voting thing goes, they're starting to implement more people who have been doing it and you haven't seen their face, but they've been doing it. Like Duran Bernard he's been going probably since he was in his teens. And I believe he's like 36, 37. He won his first Grammy as a R&B artist, but he sings background for Erykah Badu. But yeah, he's
Go back to the track list, Karen, just to finish that off. Onyx
the Muse. Donald Hurdle, he lives here as well. He's the bass player that plays for the Fellas and on tour with me and Samoht.
Okay.
But he's an artist as well. Ashley J. You may see she sings with Jasmine Sullivan. She's one of her background vocalists. But she does her own music as well. Onyx the Muse, killing new artist. I can't even describe her. She's a killing new artist. She has her own music. I produce for her as well. And yeah.
Did you do all the production on it?
Yeah. All the production on this.
I'm trying to remember last time we spoke. I don't remember if you were producing as much at that time.
Oh no, I've been producing.
Yeah.
Period.
So you're mainly producing. 'Cause I know you were making music. I think you were going on tour with Samoht around that time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you were like really producing stuff like that.
I was. I've been producing since 2010.
Okay, well then maybe I'm just remembering wrong then.
Something like that. But I did have a season where I was just like kind of off the grid. Then I started tapping back in. Clientele changed, money changed, and yeah.
Yeah, you also had your first movie placement in One of Them Days. I think you and Samoht had a song called Pool.
Pool, yeah.
That was on there.
Yeah.
How was that?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I went to see it at Cinema Cafe or Regal, not Newmarket. Wow.
In Hampton?
Newport News, Kiln Creek.
Oh, that is Regal.
So
I think, yeah.
I was in there and I'm looking at my name in the credits and I'm like, yo, I did this down the street. This is wild.
I think Regal might actually shut down now.
Yeah, I think they shut down.
There was like 2 theaters that shut down out here.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire though.
Yeah,
that's fire.
That's wild.
Even on the holiday stuff, I don't know. It's like in one hand, I feel like as you get older, holidays feel like less impactful than when you're a kid. Mm-hmm. And some of these holidays, I don't even know how it got started. Like, who the hell started Halloween? Like, who started Thanksgiving? Like, Halloween, especially. Halloween just seems so random. Like, who started that? Like, to scare people and have this whole scary horror theme. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to do some research on that.
Yeah, I would love to do some research on that.
My girl loves Halloween. That's like her favorite holiday.
How we
Pagan. That's a pagan holiday. Originate from ancient nature-based and agriculture cycles. Oh, that's all holidays? What about Halloween specifically? Where did Halloween start at? Halloween is derived from the Celtic traditions of Samhain? I don't fucking know. It's like, I forgot who, people always say like Halloween or holidays were just made for you to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's what I feel.
Yeah, it's just like, Black Friday, fucking.
Yes. What is that?
Going into black with your credit card.
Right.
So you've been producing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been in the area this whole time? Didn't you move somewhere for a little bit?
No, I've been here.
Yeah.
Yep, Newport News.
You said you've been working at a studio, or the studio that you work at is 3 minutes from here?
Yeah, 3 minutes from here.
Yeah. So is that your, you were telling me a bit before the show, is that your studio or what's going on with that place? I work out of it. I'm not the head.
It's not an actual studio. It's just a warehouse where
Y'all just set up shop.
You can book sound. You can book their sound to run at the Coliseum or run it wherever. They do a lot of stuff at Virginia State, homecomings, just the bigger areas in like Chrysler Hall could be one, Hampton Convention Center.
Oh, they have all
like
the sound equipment for that?
Yeah, they got the sound equipment for that.
Okay. So there must be a big ass warehouse. Don't they have like huge speakers and huge like a lot of equipment that goes into doing shows at those places?
Yep.
Wow.
All that's there. It's not all in that building, but because it's too much stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have another job right now, or you just
I do music full time.
You do music full time.
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel? Because I've been working to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody has their own definition of success, whatever that means to them. You know, we all want to have millions of dollars and all that shit. But I'm trying to get to the point where I can just make what I would make at a 9 to 5 doing this. And I feel like that would be success to me. So yeah, how does that feel to really just be able to survive full time off like your passions?
It's a journey in itself, honestly. Before I was doing music full time, I worked at McDonald's. Then I left McDonald's. I worked at NCO. That was like T-Mobile call center. Everybody was in there. Like, that was a packed job. A lot of people did music there too. Then they didn't renew their contract. I don't know what exactly happened with them, but I left there and I was playing drums at a church. I wasn't even making a lot, but I didn't have rent either. So I wasn't making a lot. Maybe $75 a Sunday. Then it turned into $150. Then it turned into, okay, I'm working for a moving company, my cousin's moving company. That doesn't feel like work. It just feels like you're helping somebody with something real quick. But I was making bank off of that. Then it went strictly drums, church, gigs at bars, clubs, restaurants, to I'm recording people. So I got that rate of recording people every day, producing rate, mix and master rate. It just comes. Like, I put myself in a position to do it though. I said I'm not getting another job. I tried. I tried because it's not always the easiest thing at all. You're sitting there like, what's next? What am I doing next? And then a tour happens. Boom. Now I'm on tour. Now I'm making this money. Then I come back home to keep recording. And it's like, I'm just stacking this random money that I didn't know was coming. But I also put myself in a position to start that.
What was, I guess, key for you putting yourself in that position?
Letting people know I can do it. I put out my first album as like my regular last name in 2011. Yeah, that was my first project, 2011. I talked about it the last episode. I was going through depression.
On here?
Yeah.
Oh, did you go back and revisit it?
No, I just know that I talked about
Really?
it last.
I can't remember anything we talked about on that one. Okay.
Yeah. I went through a season of depression.
After that first project?
Before the first project. That's how I ended up doing it.
Okay.
Started just talking about random stuff. That's when I started writing. That's when I started producing for real. And I wanted to showcase what it is that I've been doing where nobody's seen me yet, because I haven't been outside. Nobody's been seeing me. So I put that project out. Now people are hearing like, oh, you produce? Oh, you write? This is the time where everybody's starting to get into it for real. Yo, how much do you charge for this? I don't know, just bring me some food. Like it started with that. And then it started growing. Like, oh, I can actually charge. Oh, I'm actually good at this. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can add this. Just give me this. I need to pay this. Then it turned into like, oh, this is my business. This is what I do. Okay. But that first project showed people that, oh, you know what you're doing. Or you at least know how to do what it is that I want. That's how it started.
I've been trying to figure out how to charge for certain things or like get clientele for certain things. Like, I don't want to charge for the podcast, but I feel like I've been cultivating a skill set of like making content or like certain other things I can help with people with rollouts, you know? And a point that I find myself in is like, I don't know what to charge, because sometimes I feel like I'm worth more, but I think you have to consider your clientele and like how much they're making at that point, like what they can afford.
To an extent.
Yeah. Like, do you think about that? Like, if you're recording somebody who may have more money or less money, or is your rate the same for everybody?
My rate is pretty much the same for everybody. I do look out for people.
Well, it depends on like what level they're at in their career or something like that.
Kinda. Yes. I mean, signed artists, that definitely does apply. Like, okay, you're signed, they're giving the budget of this.
The label.
Yeah, so cool. We're gonna go with that then. But then there are other people where like, okay, you're like, okay, I don't, I may not have the means right now. I want to start. Okay, well, what do you have to start? This is what I have. Okay, this is what I can do for you. I might not be able to do everything that you wanted, but I can do this for you. If you meet me halfway, you figure out somewhere to record that like your friend might charge free. I mean, it might be a free situation, but you just need a beat from me. Or that friend also makes beats and they're giving it to you for free. You just want me to up the beat. Cool. I can add that in there and I can record, or I can mix what you send me and give you a rate. It's just situational to me. But in the long haul, it really doesn't matter what they have budget-wise. Like, at the end of the day, if they wanted some shoes, if they wanted that bag, they're going to pay for it.
They're going to find a way to get that money.
Period. Yeah. Something in the water tickets, festival tickets, they're going to buy it. They can pay you.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, because I think this is the struggles of being an entrepreneur, period. Yeah. Like, whatever field you're in, you're going to struggle with finding clientele, finding the right clientele, having steady business. You might have one good month, one bad month. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm an electrician as well, so I go through that. I work for myself doing that.
Right.
I don't know. I've just been trying to find more ways to make money doing this. So I do think I have a skill set that I've kind of figured out along these last 6 years, and I just don't think I've found the right lane for myself to make money yet. Because like I said, I don't want to make money from my guests, but I think there is a lot of other things that I could do, and I'm just struggling with that right now. Because I want to do this full time, and I think I'm capable enough to do it. I just haven't like found the right thing for myself yet.
Have you thought about hosting, period?
Like shows?
Just, yeah.
I don't really like hosting.
Understood.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel awkward. Like were you at Sessions? Did I see you at Sessions? I saw you at an event somewhere recently. But we did our event Sessions recently.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay. There. But like even there, like I just feel weird talking in front of a crowd. I haven't honed in on that skill yet. Like it's different when I'm talking to one person on the podcast, but then when I'm in front of a crowd of like 100 people, I just feel kind of awkward.
Understood.
So I'm still working on that. Not saying that I'll never get good at that, but no, hosting hasn't been in my mind
for sure
for like a monetary thing.
There's money in that.
Yeah.
Period.
You know who's a really good host? Teezy.
Yeah.
Teezy's so dope.
Teezy's
She's fire.
She's our host for the jam session we do called Slow Jam.
Yeah, I've been to 80/20.
Yeah, 80/20.
I've been there a couple times.
Always, it's very consistent. It's very consistent. I know it takes work, but like, there's no specific way to host. Her way of hosting matches her energy. Her way of hosting matches the event it is.
Yeah, I think the type of, or like the vibe at the event matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can host things that feel like you sitting chilling on the couch. Like it might be a thing where you're hosting and you're just having a conversation with a co-host. And all right, we're gonna go to the next thing. Like, okay, beat battles that are not like everybody standing up and these are things you can host for sure.
So what are you saying? Like host my own events or just open up like my services to anybody else?
Open up your services.
Yeah.
You can start with your own events, of course, like making this podcast a live thing, and then people can see and get the feel for like, okay.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot, actually. I've been thinking about doing some type of version of this show live. Not exactly just this, but some version of it where we might have a performance or something like that. What I've really been thinking about is, the show Kill Tony? You ever seen that?
I'm not sure.
Everybody I ask about that never seen it, Karen. It's kind of weird. It's actually the biggest live podcast in the world.
Oh, fire.
Like numbers wise. They're in Austin, Texas. It's a live podcast. It's like a comedy podcast. That's kind of what it looks like right there. It's hosted by this dude, Tony Hinchcliffe, and he'll have some co-hosts or like some guests on the panel. Oh, and the way they run it is they have a bucket where any comedian in the world can put their name in this bucket to like get randomly selected. Mm-hmm. And then they'll come up and do a 1 minute set. And then Tony will do like a little interview with them on stage. And comedians come from all over the world to be on this show because if they do well, they can literally set their whole career off.
That's fire.
And the thing that's really cool about it is you'll literally in the same show, you might see somebody that is their first time ever doing comedy, and then you might see a seasoned vet in the same show back to back.
That's fire.
So you see all the different like levels of it, and it's really fire. I've been trying to think of some variation of this to do out here where it might not just be comedy, it could be music, comedy, everything, and then kind of have our own, like tweak the formula a little bit so we're making our own. Mm-hmm. But I have been thinking about doing some type of live experience that I can do like once a month and maybe charge for tickets or, you know, something like that. I'm trying to figure out how to elevate the show.
For sure.
Yeah, the guy, I don't know if you saw, have you seen Cam Patterson? He's a guy on SNL.
I need to see his face.
You might have seen him. He literally just got on SNL. He blew up on Kill Tony last year.
Yeah.
Just 1 year ago. He's just started doing comedy, bro. And now he's on SNL off doing well on Kill Tony.
That's hard.
Like, comedians literally moved to Austin, Texas from, like, out anywhere in the world, and they just moved to Austin to be a part of their comedy scene. That's, like, the biggest comedy scene in the world right now.
That's crazy.
Even live music. They have a lot of live music out there. I mean, you've traveled around a lot. I feel like in this area, people aren't that accustomed to going out and experiencing live music.
They don't know that it's missing.
That's a good point. They never had it, so it's like, yeah.
The most around here that we've gotten it is if you go to a show at the Coliseum or wherever, Norfolk Scope Festival, and there's a band playing along with the artist that you like. Because the band is so locked in with the music, you're not paying attention to the fact that this is actually being played live. This is actually being played live with some of the sounds from the song. That's another thing that I do. When we're on tour, there are sounds from the record that are being played, as well as there might be the snare from the song that I have playing on a pad, and I'm playing that live. As well as arrangements that go into from song to song. People don't know that that's missing until they hear it on a professional level, and not realizing, like, these professionals actually live here. There's a drummer who used to play for Chrisette Michelle. He lives down the street. There's a drummer who played for some gospel artists. He lives down the street. Another drummer who lives in Virginia Beach. He's on tour right now with New Edition.
New Edition?
Yeah.
Aren't they like, aren't they like 20, 30 years, like,
Yep.
They're like legends?
Yes.
I didn't know they were still doing shit.
They're on tour right now. They had a residency in Vegas. Like,
oh, that's fire.
A guy who used to go to HU from the DC area, he used to play for Babyface. Like, and
Is
they
that
used
Coop?
to live around here. Now he played for Tory Lanez.
Yeah, you know Coop?
Yeah, I know Coop.
Yeah. We just had him up here again recently.
Oh, fire.
We had him on around the time we first had you on, like in those early days.
Mm-hmm.
He's been going crazy.
Yeah.
He's been saying that Tory Lanez's innocence since day one, bro.
Right.
I respect it. I respect
For sure.
it. Yeah, there's a lot of people out here that are doing stuff. Well, I guess, yeah, those big shows, but also, I guess the average person out here, even if you don't go to big festivals or concerts or whatever, the only live music experience you really get is like at a bar or like a cover band is. Mm-hmm. You know? And even in those situations, it's not really like the focal point of the night. You're not going out to see this cover band or like see this band. You're just going out to the bar to drink, and it just happens to have that there.
Yeah, but they have we have schedules for that. Like, because I do play for cover bands as well as a band that we do our original music, and all of that coexists in this area. All of that coexists in this area. It's just we haven't been accustomed to even wanting to hear live music. We want to hear a DJ to play the same stuff over and over for real, unless their transitions are something that, not discrediting DJs at all, but their transitions are something like, oh my God, like this transition was amazing. We do that live. There are plenty of venues, plenty of bands who are doing this live. It's just, you gotta want to come see that.
Well, the thing is with the DJs, they became the best promoters out here.
For sure.
I've been saying the DJs are like the new rappers.
That's
People
fair.
are coming out to see them. They're bringing the people out. They're playing what they want to hear. They're booking the right venues. And rappers are not even just rappers, but like artists, period. I feel like it hasn't been many shows with artists performing out here for the past like 2 years.
For sure.
I don't know what happened. Yeah. Because like I said, I've been doing this for like 6 years now.
Yeah.
3-4 years ago, it was a lot more going on as far as like performances. Like you'll go out and see performances. Then it got down to where it's pretty much just the DJs. And I spoke to Boss Bags about this. You know what that is?
Yeah.
He was like that because he was telling me about the times kind of before I've been in it, which was like 10 years ago when like Young Crazy was kind of at his peak, and they were playing certain people's local people's music in the club at these parties, or they'll come up, it'll be like a DJ spinning, and then Crazy might come up and do like one song. And he was saying the reason for that was they had good music that people wanted to hear, and it fit the vibe of the event that was happening that night. And that's not happening anymore. I don't know if that's a testament that these rappers or these artists aren't like getting their songs known like they should, or it's not fitting the vibe of the party. I don't know what's going on, but I want to see more of that.
It might be the fitting the vibe part. I think as music has progressed and certain other things have been allowed and other artists have come in to allow the stuff that they do, it made other artists comfortable with just doing the things that they want to do versus fitting in. So the fit-in music, the non-fit-in music don't match the club. The non-fit-in music don't match what the DJ is spinning. You would call some of that commercial music, because it's coming in to serve a purpose of luring you into that artist in general. I remember, what's his name? Coco Vango. I don't know if he's an old rapper, but yeah, he's not old. But he had this song called Sauce All On Me, and it sounded like Young Thug. That was his commercial record that lured you in, thinking that it was a comparison to Young Thug.
And then his other music was different.
Yeah. Yep. Now he's just doing what he...
So you're saying these artists should have some type of like quote unquote fitting in music, or they should have a couple of those?
I don't know if they should. I think that they've been steering away from that. That's why it doesn't fit in the like with the DJs playing and what Young Crazy was doing, because that's his vibe. Not that he's doing it to conform. That's just the type of style that he goes for. Some people were doing stuff like during the Future vibe, during the whomever vibe, and they were like, oh, I need a beat like that. And then they do their thing on that. Versus, I actually like piano. I actually like piano and guitar. And now they're doing that stuff. And that's why they're not connecting with what's going on with with DJs and all of that. But there are also DJs for that. We still have artist shows. It just ends up being just the same artist doing the same stuff. And that's why it's kind of become a lost art in this area to me. We have a bunch. Like the people I was naming on the Thanksgiving project, a lot of them live here. And they're chilling. We don't get a lot of, I ain't gonna even say recognition. We don't get a lot of outlets to be able to showcase our stuff. But like when we do, it's like, oh, where have you been at? Well, we've been over here, but it's almost like politics. Y'all got your stuff going over here, and we're just like waiting for our
you didn't sound like Future, so they weren't aware of you.
Yeah.
You know? I think, I agree in a sense. I think artists were trying to conform to this industry standard or whatever was popping at the time. That was kind of like the commercialization of hip hop.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of over now. I think we're going back to regional sounds and regions being more important. Yeah. I was reading something recently because I think I was ChatGPTing the impact of music and different genres and because I've been feeling like the impact and the influence of music, period, but also hip hop has been like kind of getting lower these past maybe like 5-10 years. And it was comparing it kind of to rock and roll in like the 2000s, after like 2000s. Because like rock and roll hit a peak like 1980, 1990. And then like I think from like 2000s to like 2015, hip hop started got taken over, and rock and roll was still there, but it was just like making way for a new genre. Hip hop started exploding, and then I think it was like 2017, 18, maybe 2020 was the peak of hip hop, and then that also started kind of. It's like it was saying pretty much hip hop is in the phase that rock and roll was in like 2005 right now.
I feel that.
And what that happens what happens when that happens is it starts getting less popular for a second. Other genres start expanding, but the sounds from that previous culture, which is hip hop, starts getting used everywhere. And it might not get the credit, but like the sounds from hip hop start getting used in other genres, and it starts getting fragmented. Like there's no like commercialization of it anymore. And then when that happens, regional sounds start getting popping again.
For sure.
And then the music starts sounding different again, because the music was sounding the same for a while.
I feel that. Also, some of the artists, genre specific, they're still doing shows. It's just not as popular in the eyes of the people, but they're still selling out
to their crowds.
Yeah. It's like
Well,
they never lost their fans.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a testament to there is no more mainstream. I've been saying everything literally feels like it's underground now.
Yeah.
Like if we're talking about music or content or art or TV shows or where you get your news from, there isn't really one thing that everybody goes to anymore. Like everybody has their own thing they watch, and it's like equally important to them.
Yep, it's based off content.
Yeah.
In my eyes, it's based off content.
Based off the content that you want.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Something could be so important to you, it's the greatest thing ever, but like Kieran never heard of it.
For sure.
That's like how everything is. That's our culture right now. Our culture is just so fragmented. It's like everything, it feels underground.
Yep. The more you put into your content, I'm not even going to say that. When people put a lot into their content and it's this amazing looking video, simple but amazingly edited, audio quality, the visual, the transitions, it's like, yo, this is dope. It's undeniable. It doesn't even matter what it sounds like. Like audio, the audio's clean, but it doesn't really matter what it sounds like.
You're talking about music.
Just consuming content in general, because it could just be them talking, saying something random. It's just because this quality was given, or the personality behind it. I think personality too is a selling point.
Yeah, that's more important than ever now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can win. You can have the horrible music. Your personality, yeah. That's what I'm listening to.
Yeah. I don't even know if that works anymore though. That's more like 5 years ago. We're talking about music.
Mm-hmm.
I think you gotta have fire music again. It has to, and I think it has to sound different. Like there was a point there where you could literally get away with sounding just like somebody else. Yes. Literally exactly the same.
There are a lot of Juice WRLDs out here.
There's a lot of Futures.
A lot of Futures.
There's a lot of Lil Waynes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always feel like a lot of artists, they're like copies of a copy of a copy.
I feel like those are the ones who,
you know what I mean?
Win the mainstream over. I tell my friends all the time, there are artists who become popular, or there are artists who become branded to be like the next big artist because their voice, their tone sounds like an artist from the past, but now it's on a new beat. Like, this is my personal opinion. Lucky Day sounds like a bit of Frank Ocean to me, but music that Frank Ocean would have never done. It's like, oh, this.
Who's Lucky Day by? Or is that the artist or the song?
The artist.
Okay.
Lucky Day is an R&B artist.
I got to play you this guy's music. So we just had a podcast with this dude, Jay Lil, like 2-3 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. He's a Christian rapper, or like a faith. He considers himself a faith-based rapper from Woodbridge. Mm-hmm. And I get straight Drake vibes from him. Like if Drake was Christian, he'll be Jay Lil. And I don't even say that in like he's copying Drake. I think it just kind of happened like that naturally. He has like a similar tone. And Drake's like one of my favorite artists, so I really love his music. And he does it in his own way. Like I would not say he's a copycat of Drake, but there is like a certain thing there that like I could feeling like I'm listening to Drake's music, and it works well for him.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That's probably what's, not to say that his music would be bad or be amazing. it's something that reminds me of something. Like even the nostalgic feelings. It's something that reminds me of something, and that's what's luring me in to listen to it even more. But it's like, what if Drake said this? Oh, this feels good. This feels like, okay. You don't know why you like it, but it reminds you of something. Then you get the point. Like, oh, okay, I just like it. Because it reminds me.
Even like on the Drake stuff, that just makes me think of, why haven't we seen more Drake copycats?
They're here.
Are they? Because Drake is like the biggest selling artist in the world. I think one of them for sure. And I think somebody was talking about it somewhere before. It was like Drake's style is so distinct that it would be too obvious to copy him.
That's why.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's not, that sound isn't growing. He's literally his own thing. So you try to copy Drake flow, it's too obvious. There are a lot of J. Cole copies.
Yeah.
There are a lot of them. And they get their just due, though. Like, I don't know. Damani. That's
T.I. son?
Yeah. That's J. Cole.
I'm not fucking with the Harrises right now. I'm Team 50.
I feel you.
50 just dropped a song with Max B.
It's fire. That's funny.
Yeah.
I think AI
Max
content.
B. Yeah, the AI. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of AI shit. I think Max B has a concert in Norfolk. Is it tonight, Karen? Or this weekend? Stu Money's opening for him. Yeah, Max B's about to be in town.
Oh, word. Friday.
This Friday? Yeah, Stu Money's opening up for him. I think somebody else from out here as well. I forgot now. At the Norva? Yeah. Yeah, we've been having a bunch of cool people coming to the Norva and coming to the city recently.
Oh, yeah. Since I've been here, well, since the last time I came, I opened up for K Camp at the Norva. Yeah. That was cool, too. I want to say it was 2024. Yeah.
My first time going to the Norva was for the Timbaland Way show. That happened.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Word.
Had a great time. Even speaking on Drake, I've said this on the podcast before, but on the way to the Timbaland Way show, I told my girl, because one of my favorite Timbaland songs is it Congratulations? The song he has with Drake. I think it's Say Something. Say Something. I was playing that song in the car for my girl on the way there. I was like, just playing this because you're not going to hear this at the show tonight, because I'm thinking Timbaland and Drake are beefing and shit or whatever. It's the second song on his set. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's a banger.
I performed at Chicho's that day for the pre-show.
Yeah, how was that?
And then that was cool. I play drums. I'm a musician. I like to play with a band. I like to, that's my thing.
So you'd rather do that instead of being like a main vocalist or performing your own songs?
No, I need them playing with me.
Okay.
Like, I got friends that play instruments, so when I'm performing, I like to have all of the elements.
And you just had a backing track for that one?
It was just a backing track.
Oh, I got you.
It's cool.
It's not as fun for you.
It's just not as fun. But I made it fun. Then I did the other Timbaland Way show with Frequency VA.
Yeah.
And that was on the oceanfront. And I ended up winning. I think it was two of us that won. It was a competition or something. I ended up winning, and then we did the Vibe Fest. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's where I saw you at. That was the last place I saw you at.
Hold on, which one was Vibe Fest?
Elevation 27.
At Elevation. Who else was there? At Vibe Fest.
That's a good question.
That sounds familiar, but I can't remember who. Was that? No, that was on the oceanfront. This is at Elevation.
Elevation 27.
Who the fuck? I know what you're talking about. I think I was there, but I can't remember now. Is that the one that did Full Metal perform there? Full Metal Parkus?
I'm not even sure.
Okay. Either way.
Yeah.
Also, even on winning stuff, I think you got nominated for R&B Album of the Year at Veer Music Awards. Were you there?
I was there.
Okay, I might have saw you there because I was there that night.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. That was fire to me because I saw a lot of different styles and like different musicians out here that I didn't know existed. Like I'm more tapped in with like the hip hop stuff, or like some rock stuff. And then like I know like a future funk DJ. He's a part of the whole like Comic-Con like anime scene and all that.
That's actually fire.
But there's like that showing me there's like a lot of other artists out here that I'm not really hip to.
There are plenty.
What's the girl name? the girl with the red jacket. I think she won something. You know what I'm talking about? I brought her up on an episode before. Elise? No, it's this girl. She's a country artist. She was really, really good. I'm trying to book her on the podcast.
Let's see what she look like.
She had a red jacket on the night, white girl. She had brown hair. She performed with her band.
She had the high boots on.
Yes.
I don't know her name, but yeah, I know
you
who you're
remember?
talking about.
She was fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, things like that. I was like, yo, it's like a lot more talent than I thought out here.
You'd be surprised. The musician circle connects all of that. Because you got, like me, I play drums for my band, The Fellas. We R&B. I also play drums for a band called Rocky 7. We do electronica, rock, top 40 stuff, pop, and then that's that band. But that makes us connected to other events that feel like that. Which one of my friends might be playing drums for that artist. And then we're all connected in some form. Like it's very small. Like as much as you may not be connected to all the scenes, that scene is the scene to connect it all. So we know DJs, we know
actual musicians.
Yep, actual musicians.
What is the reason that, because I know a lot of musicians that are in like different bands, what is the reason of being in multiple bands? Like you think you'll just lock in on one and like really try to make that one work? Why are you in different bands?
I don't know. They're different visions. People have different visions. My band is The Fellas. We do R&B. We do stuff our way. We gel. It's three of us. We gel in a way that me and these other musicians might not gel. And then with The Fellas, you got the front man, Donald Hurdle. He's not the front man. He would hate to hear that. But he sings, and his voice is different than Rocky 7. Rocky 7 is, we do like The Weeknd, what's the group Ozzy Osbourne was in? Black Sabbath. We do stuff like that.
Do you do cover stuff?
Yeah, we do cover stuff.
Okay.
But that's not what The Fellas would be doing. We might do it in an R&B way, but that's just not something that we've tapped into.
So is it more just like a fun thing? Like it's just like you're not even necessarily trying to make all these bands be the biggest thing in the world. You're just kind of experimenting, doing different stuff.
Pretty much.
It's like if you're just like playing basketball today, playing football tomorrow with your friends. You just
So
enjoy doing it all, but it's not like a master plan, like a grand plan for all these things.
Not for everybody. I would say not for everybody. I believe that Rocky 7 in specific, they're not built for Virginia. I feel like they need to be somewhere else, like on opening up festivals. Like they're really, really, really good, but they're versatile. The Fellas, we are a backing band, but we also like can tap into the jazz world. We could tap into the jazz hip hop world. It's so many things to do here. Like, and there's so much money out here to be made too. So I make money with The Fellas doing this, just the three of us. So it's more of a bigger pot. I make money with Rocky 7, and it might be 7 of us or 6 of us. Split that pot, and we go through another agency or wherever to book gigs, and then people are fans of that. That's the same thing that applies to like artists on the road. There are a certain amount of keyboard players, drummers, programmers, producers, not necessarily producers, but engineers that these artists, labels or management want to have on their squad. So a lot of tours don't conflict with each other because it'd be the same drummer playing for this person that's playing for this person. It's just the pot is big, and why not take it all?
Rocky 7, that's interesting. Rocky 7 is, you said, too big for Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
Can you go a little further into that? What do you mean by that?
Absolutely. The versatility, I think it goes over people's heads. Like, we're a black band. We're doing Metallica. We're doing
He does screamo shit? He be screaming?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, she don't be screaming.
It's a girl. A girl is a lead singer? Okay.
Yeah. But we're doing these things, and like our approach to the same music that other people might play, it just doesn't feel the same. So it's accepted to an extent, but the world hasn't experienced it yet. So I wouldn't say that it's just subject to here. Sometimes we're getting overlooked, but we should be playing every week. We should be playing everywhere. When they do festivals here, when they do bigger events, like when B.O.B. came on the oceanfront, Rocky 7 was the opening band. Literally handpicked for that.
Oh, I think that was the same weekend that Waka Flocka came, right?
I think so, yeah.
It was like different nights.
I think he came Sunday.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
I was at the Waka show.
Oh, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you think that the skill and the talent is just deserving of a bigger crowd than just Virginia.
Bigger platform.
Yeah.
Virginia, I love the fact that I'm from here, all of that. We kind of shortchange each other because when we become familiar with who we know and who we've been around, we just go with that. Like, you'll see a random new festival come on Instagram with a flyer, and it'd be the same people.
Well, Newport News just dropped its festival, the Noodle Convention. I'm kind of mad they named it that. Who came up with that? I don't know if Noodle stands for something.
Right.
And I think I only know like 2 or 3 people on that lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Chance the Rapper, I think CeeLo Green was up there.
Yep.
Did you see that the lineup?
Mm-hmm.
Can you pull that lineup, Karen? I don't want to hate on it because this Newport News does need more stuff. As far as the creative scene goes, I think Newport News, Hampton has the least stuff. Like our creative scene pretty much exists on that side of the water.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hate on this, and I'm not gonna say it's bad before I know anything about it. Really, I'm just
confused.
saying I think the name could have been cooler.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell Noodle, like where does that even come from? Chance the Rapper's up there.
Convention.
The Thinker, like your noodle, like your brain. Hey, yo, get the hell out of here. May 23rd, May 22nd, 23rd, Newport News, Noodle, Thinkers Convention. I'm sure it's going to be fire, but I don't know many people up here. Chance the Rapper, CeeLo Green, Jermaine Dupri, Styles P, okay.
Aloe Black, you've probably heard a song. I can't even think of the song right now. I think it was I want to say Aloe Black, I could be wrong, but it was on an Eminem commercial. Aloe Black song was on the Eminem commercial.
Okay. That was their big moment, the Eminem commercial?
Wake Me Up When It's All Over.
Oh, yeah, I know that song.
Yeah,
okay.
Aloe Black.
That's fire.
James Fauntleroy is up there too. That's wild. If you do your research on James Fauntleroy, he's written everything on the radio. Like everything on the radio. Any Bruno Mars, that's just what I like. I mean, that's what I like. The Bruno Mars with Lady Gaga.
That the song that Bruno Mars just dropped recently was Sexy Red. Didn't like it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel like it wasn't him.
Yeah. I feel like
I hate to be a hater, but it's like, it felt a little weird.
Form of connection.
It wasn't believable.
But James Fauntleroy is that dude.
I think I've heard of Terrence J.
He used to be the host of 106 in Park.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know who that is. Yep.
Yeah.
Was he make music or something, or is he going to host it?
I'm still confused because if it's a Thinkers Convention, are any of these people performing or are they just talking?
No, true. Yeah. So all these people aren't even artists. I think they're gonna be having like different panels and like workshops and tech stuff. R&B Block Party will be there. Shout out to Boss Bags and them.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, we need it. I think I'm gonna go to it.
Yeah, I want to hear from James Fauntleroy. Like, James Fauntleroy is a big influence when it comes to the writing, crossing genres. Like,
even on black bands, there's a black rock band that's like the #1 on the charts right now.
I seen them.
I forgot their name.
I can't think of the name either.
Look them up, Karen. And I think they're the first. This is the first time that rock and roll has been on the charts in like forever. Mm-hmm. And it's their song.
That's fire.
Which I'll be honest, when I literally was listening to that song for a few weeks because I was just hearing it on the radio, and I thought it was a song from like the early 2000s. It literally captures that vibe perfect.
That's fire.
Then I find out it's a black band and it's a new song. Mm-hmm. I'm like, how the fuck this shit literally sounds so fire? What's their name? Is that them? The Paradox. Yeah, they're fire, bro. I fuck with them. My girl was actually like following them on TikTok for a while before they blew up.
That's wild.
And she was like, they're making like their music was a little bit different at first, and they like figured it out, and she kind of watched their rise on TikTok.
The Paradox, man.
You heard of them?
Yeah, my girl sent me that too.
Yeah, they're dope. I mean, even outside of them, there's like a lot of like kids doing garage bands again now. Rock and roll is coming back, bro.
Yeah, I believe that Beyonce's next album is gonna be
rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. Did her country one flop? I'm not really in tune like that.
She won best country album, I think.
I don't fucking know. Shout out to Beyonce.
And they were like, no way.
I haven't heard it. Yeah. Honestly, at that time, I actually just started listening to country music like 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. I'm finally starting to appreciate country music.
Yo, the storytelling.
Yeah, they got some shit.
They got yeah.
I've been into Morgan Wallen. He's pretty fire. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to just get into it. I found a new station, so like I've been listening to this rock and roll station, which I think is 96.3, 96.1. Mm-hmm. Been listening to that for like past year. And then I just started listening to, I think it's 97.3. They're a country station. Mm-hmm. So I'll throw that on and try to get hip a little bit.
For sure.
Been expanding my palette,
Yeah, it's writing wise, they are doing their thing.
So you think country music has the best writers out of any genre?
I think if you can write country and you're accepted into that, you can probably tap into the other genres. Personally, it's hard to get into the country music genre. Like as a writer, if you're not already connected, if you don't live in Nashville, they're not really taking like submissions. Rappers, they may take a hook submission. Like you might be in the studio with them, you vibing, you writing the stuff for them, blah, blah, blah. No, country music is like, they're like
an in crowd.
Yeah.
Gotta be a part of it. I mean, it seemed like Shabuzi got into it pretty good from Woodbridge.
That's fire. That he even...
It's rare though.
Yeah, that's rare. Now that he's in it, he's probably now connecting the dots with all of the people because that network is... Yeah, I would love to be a part of that.
Country music?
Mm-hmm. Just the network.
We have Harvey Dent.
I know that name.
He's a country artist from out here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw, we did this My Strange Addiction skit. That was the guy on there.
Oh, fire. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he used to be a rapper, and he got into this country stuff maybe like a year ago, and his music is really good, bro. I'm gonna send you his EP. Like, there's not a lot of people out here that like I listen to their music. Like, I'll listen to his album from front to back multiple times. Like, I've heard his album like fucking 20 times. Mm-hmm. It's really good. But he's only been making country music for like a year. And he told me that he was about to start making R&B. He's going to give up on the country. He was like, he feels like he's too black for the white people, too white for the black people. So he's like having this internal struggle with his country music. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, please don't stop doing that shit, bro. It just sets him apart so much. And then the music is actually like really good, bro.
Low key, if he watching this, we would love to have him at Slow Jam.
Okay.
And do a set. Like, we love country music, period. That's just we love genres of music, period. I don't think that we're subject to, like, being too white for the black people. I don't think that's a thing.
I don't think that's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's getting that experience from. Maybe over like I think he was saying something about radio, trying to get on radio or like talking to execs or some shit. I'm like, bro, those people don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Like,
your music is good. Yeah. You're gonna find a fucking audience for it, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna tell him about Slow Jam. So when is the next Slow Jam? Is it this Thursday, tomorrow?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday? What's the schedule of that? Is it every other Thursday?
It's every last Thursday of the month, pretty much. I think April is gonna be April 30th. But it's supposed to be every last Thursday. It's not the last Thursday this month. We kind of do it based on everybody's availability. So the 19th is the next one, which is next.
I've been to a few of them. Always had a good time. Maybe if there's somebody listening that hasn't been to Slow Jam or doesn't know what it is, can you just tell us a bit about that?
Absolutely. So we have an open mic scene in the area. And with the open mic scene, we normally have like, you sign up a list and you perform your song or you perform a cover, more so covers. You're performing a cover. You may sign up and I want to do a freestyle. Hey band, can you play this song? And then we just do the freestyle, something like that. Well, with Slow Jam, the band is already playing. if you feel what they're playing, you feel a vibe, you hear something that you could possibly pick up to go with what they're playing, you just grab the mic and start singing it. It's open for anybody to just grab the mic. If we're playing a groove and a rapper wants to freestyle, he can do that. That's pretty much what Slow Jam is. And then we'll have a feature. The feature might be a singer, producer.
Sometimes a poet. I think there was a poet one time when I was there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the guy's name, but TZ introduced him. She said he was like some award-winning poet. I don't know if you were there that night.
I probably was.
I forgot bro's name now.
I don't know.
But it's pretty much like an open format, open mic with a live band that are kind of playing their own thing, and you can be a part of that.
Yeah, but we don't change what we're playing for you to start singing.
So you have to fit the vibe or whatever the band is playing at that moment.
Yeah. It's literally like what a DJ is doing. If a DJ is playing this song, you're not going to come up and tell him to start playing Alicia Keys. No, we're not stopping. You can sing Alicia Keys to what we're playing, but you got to make it fit. That's the vibe. There's nothing worse than somebody did it one time. We were playing something and we were having fun. And they were like, "Can we do Ordinary People?" No. You can sing it with what we're playing, but like we're not stopping what we're doing. That's why Slow Jam is so organic. I feel like it is a avenue for people to tap in to be able to just be comfortable behind the mic, be comfortable just grabbing the mic when somebody like, "Hey, you sing a part," versus you preparing. Like, okay, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm about to just try to do this song real quick. No, just come up and just grab the mic and do your thing.
It has a cool flow. Yeah. Like it's pretty much y'all are playing the whole time. It's not like we're doing this, then we stop, then this person goes up. It's like a flow kind of the whole night. And then I think from what I seen when I was there, the crowd participation is there. Everybody's really engaged.
Yep.
And it's just like a positive vibe in there.
Yep. And then we'll stop when we have the feature. The feature will do their thing, maybe 4 songs. Probably on that last song, we'll probably continue that song and tap back into the jam session. But it's open for singers and it's also open for musicians to get on the instruments. Like we don't have to play. My band doesn't have to play the whole time. I hope somebody hears that. We don't have to play the whole time. We don't want to play the whole time. Like it's from 8 to 12. We're not trying to play the whole time. We can get up. We're going to take a break if we're tired. But we can get up. Somebody else can grab the drumsticks and play drums. But we're going to continue to flow.
And are you playing there with the fellas or which band is there?
The fellas.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long has Slow Jam been going on?
Slow Jam during the pandemic, closer to the end, I would say
2022-ish.
Yeah, around that time. We're 4 years in.
And I think Slow Jam is the event that Q had a stroke at, right?
Yep.
Were you there that night?
Mm-hmm. I told him to go outside. He was saying it on his episode.
Yeah.
He was like, Wilke told me to go outside and get some air or something like that. And then that's when it happened on the way out.
I think he's also a great host. TZ as well. Mm-hmm. See, what I think, my favorite curators, like they really make you feel comfortable at these events because the way they do, like the way they host it, and I'm sure it's just that's who they are. They kind of make it feel like there's no ego in the room.
Yeah,
it's really just like pure creativity, pure art. Everybody just having a good time. That's kind of what attracts me to these certain events.
Fair, yeah. Wild backstory. The first Slow Jam, we had Gabe Niles DJ, and he was kind of like the partner with Slow Jam. And he brought Drum that day. That was Drum's first time hearing the fellas play. He was like, "Yo, where y'all been at? Who are you?" Like, I know all the bands around here, but where y'all been at? And that's how we got signed to Drum. And then we started doing gigs with him. Drum had dropped his album called What Had Happened Was. Mm-hmm. And we did the live version. So the live version is on Apple Music as well. And I think it says Drum, and it says The Fellas on the side or something like that. So we did the live version. After we signed whatever we needed to sign, we went to Atlanta and recorded the visual. We did the album, and yeah, we just been locked in.
Are you guys still signing Drum?
No, I don't think so. But we still locked in.
I don't think so.
we
It's crazy.
still cool.
We might be signed.
Yeah, we might.
I like seeing DRAM still continue to do his thing. I mean, he had the fucking biggest song in the world at one point.
Yeah, for sure.
Now it's like maybe 10, 15 years later, still going crazy, doing his thing, moving around. I was just talking about this. I made a little story post before you got here. It's Shaggy's 25-year anniversary on Z104.
Mm-hmm.
I like having people in the scene that have been doing it long like that.
For sure.
It just kind of gives you something to look forward to, shows you that like there is a way for you to do this for the rest of your life. Now it's about just finding out like what works for you, what's the best way for you to do it. Because like imagine if there was nobody that, you know, everybody does it for a couple years and then like just quits or gives up or moves out of the city. It's like you have no example of like what could be done.
For sure.
And now you can see what they do, get motivated, take it even further. So I really respect people that have found a way to continue creating.
Yeah. I believe that this podcast is going to do the same thing.
God willing.
Yeah. I believe that it's going to turn into a live thing. It could be. It'll still be this, maybe in different cities. And it'll turn into a live thing where people are coming to watch this live podcast, and then it makes you become this guy that they want to see hosting other events that are similar to a podcast. You might be hosting someone else's podcast and then they just taking over, but you're just like the person in between to transition everything. But,
God willing, man. I'm trying to figure it out. Like I said, we're 6 years in right now. I just turned 30, so it's crazy. I've been doing this since I was 24.
Yeah,
so like
sure.
I'm just like growing up with this. I think we are in a unique position as far as documenting 757 culture.
Yes.
Because there's always been super fire people out here, but we never had the media to really like document it properly and package it the right way to show the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I think as some of our artists out here kind of like flourish and become more successful, our podcasts will become more important too. Because like we had these early interviews with them and then like we mentioned earlier in the podcast, when like we're getting back to this like importance of regional sounds. Mm-hmm. So we're one of the main shows in the DMV documenting this stuff.
Yeah.
So like we're growing with the scene. Like I think we're in a unique position.
For sure.
And so I think it's up to us to kind of just keep showing up, keep figuring out ways to be innovative, trying different things. So we'll see where it goes. Consistency. Wilkes, thank you very much. Anything you want to leave the people with? Any shows coming up? I know we said Slow Jam is next Thursday. People can book you and hire you at 1234 Productions for a variety of different services.
Yes.
Do you have a website for that?
Not yet. I have a website. I haven't broadcast that website yet.
Like how do people hire you for these like different services? Like, because I've heard something you do like some of the services you offer is mixing, mastering, vocal production, songwriting, performance tracks, programming, live instrumentation, and other stuff.
Yeah.
How do people get in contact with you for that?
So on my Wilkes official page, my main page, you'll see that like probably the last post says 1234 Productions. There's an email in the bio. And you can literally just email me, or you can just DM me, and then we'll connect it to do whatever it's supposed to do.
People can get with you for that. People can also hire some of these bands you're a part of to play somewhere. Mm-hmm. Other than the Slow Jam next Thursday, any other upcoming shows?
I'm in talks right now. I'm working on a festival too, because I want people to see those artists that don't get seen, but they're actually really, really killing. To like infuse all of the artists, but. I'm supposed to be performing at Harborfest on Juneteenth, and then my band is playing the next day for Harborfest as well. So I believe that's the next thing for me. I'm just tapped in working on music right now. I got like 17 projects that I'm trying to complete.
17
legitly in my phone. Jeez. 17 different projects.
We need some more content for that Thanksgiving album.
You're right.
Do that. Do that.
For sure.
You gotta get into the AI shit. 50 Cent inspired me to start using more AI.
My girlfriend's trying to get me to do that. And sometimes I feel like people are like, we anti-AI, and I'm just trying to figure out where my median is.
A cool one would be, literally just thought of this. You could probably do this around Thanksgiving time next year. Mm-hmm. Like we mentioned earlier with like the cousins going outside to smoke. You can have like a family of like turkeys and like act like the turkeys are the people. You know what I mean? Like you can use AI to make it look like turkey people, and they're like going outside smoking shit, or like different things that the turkeys are doing.
That's fire though. Yeah.
Hell yeah, Wilkes, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Let's not wait 5 years again to do another update.
You're right.
Yeah.
When I get that Grammy nom, I'll let you know.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Come on.
For
Thanks,
sure.
bro.